Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading with Esoteric Empire. So we have your card here. Let's go ahead and see what energy you're going to be feeling the most throughout this time period. We are still in Taurus season, obviously. Okay, so you actually have two energy cards that we're going to be focused on throughout this week. That's Libra and Sun. Okay, so the first thing that I heard was law, like the legal system. I'm also seeing something like with a masculine approach. Maybe you're doing something in court or you have to go to court or something. I'm seeing action being taken within the legal system. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and look at some of your speedy messages before we actually get into the time sequence of everything that's supposed to be happening for you. All right, so we have Four of Cups and the Magician. All right, so this first message is saying, okay, I feel like somebody's bored, but they're not taking the opportunity to use like this free time to do something they should be doing. So it's like somebody's bored, but oh, procrastination. Okay, so there's somebody's probably going to be procrastinating throughout this time period because they're thinking about something that made them sad or something, but I don't even think it's that big of a deal. We have the Magician in reverse and the Prince of Swords. Yeah, so instead of using your time wisely, I feel like you're going to be focused on trying to get answers out of someone or trying to get answers about someone. So you're putting all of your attention on, you know, something other than yourself, and I feel like that's not beneficial for you. All right, and then we have Prince of Swords in reverse and the Four of Cups. Yeah, so instead of trying to figure out how to fix something or how to solve a problem, you're moping, you're procrastinating. So I feel like the overall message for those three scenarios is to take accountability first off and then try to figure out what you can do to fix the situation, okay? I feel like somebody feels defeated. All right, so let's look at the actual time period of this week, beginning, middle, and end for Virgo. All right, so Virgo, you're showing up as the World, okay? So I feel like somebody is going to be changing their ways. I also feel like somebody's going to be having some sort of like transitional period. This could also be having a more broader perspective on everything around you, whether it's your physical environment or if it's on a, you know, more sentimental or emotional understanding of something. But I see someone moving to a new phase and understanding. I also feel like this is someone doing a lot of research, okay? So you could really be trying to find lots of answers throughout this week. I see a lot of internet usage during this time, like more than usual. In the beginning of the week, we do have the Hangman in reverse. All right, so I feel like somebody had been kind of like being lazy for a while, and now they're figuring out that they have to do something more about a situation. Let's go ahead and dive into that. All right, so it's your job, okay? So maybe you took some days off, maybe you had some vacation days, or maybe you're just now feeling like ready to get back in action at work. I kind of feel like somebody was just sluggish. I guess that's the word, sluggish. All right. Some of you also are looking into how you can make more money or more hours within your job because you need an extra amount of money for this week or this month, etc. All right, Ace of Cups. Okay, so I'm saying with the Ace of Cups, some of you guys are saving up or preparing for Mother's Day. That's a very specific message. But I'm also seeing with the Ace of Cups, somebody feels like they need money to take someone out on a date, or whether it's like a friendship date, like platonic or romantic. But I feel like somebody feels like they need more because they have to fix a situation or they want to be able to do something bigger and more grand than usual. Okay? Yeah, so it's all about work and making money. Okay, so that's what you're focused on in the beginning of your week. What can you do to make more money? How can you get more hours? Maybe you're going to be asking your boss for more hours or something like that. Yeah, so that's where I'm going to leave it at for the beginning of the week. It's very simple. For the middle of your week, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So I feel like whatever you've been struggling to do, whether it's money related or energy wise or physically, you're not going to be tired in the middle of the week. I feel like you get some sort of like jolt back of energy. It's almost like you just needed to rest. Okay, so you were dealing with some bad news, some disappointing news. But I feel like, you know, in the middle of this time period, there's something that clicks for you where you either understand what you need to do or you're just not as hurt as you were, okay? It definitely could have involved a Libra or the legal system, like I was saying in the beginning of this video. Yeah, so I'm seeing it's with the Libra. So you had some bad news with the Libra, or like I said, the legal system. It also could be your spouse as well. All right, some of you, I am seeing you did get a divorce, or someone wanted to get a divorce. So it's kind of like they offered you the papers or whatever. Obviously, this would still be in effect if it was this recent. But I do see somebody having a breakup or some sort of divorce or something like that, or finding something out about their spouse that was very disappointing. We have King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yeah, so definitely people that were married, okay? It also could be business partners. But I'm seeing it's literally, you know, somebody feeling a certain way and someone wanting to get up and leave the situation, okay? So I want to see who you're dealing with. There's so much Libra energy here. It's kind of hard to not look at that, but let's see. All right, so we have an Aries or a Scorpio. We also have the Tower card and the Emperor. So I feel like this is the masculine person within the relationship. You found out something about them, or they decided they didn't want to be with you anymore, or something like that. So it looked very disappointing, whatever that was. But I see in the middle of the week, whatever you're doing, you were able to get your mind off of it. And so you were able to kind of like, you know, maneuver, and now you're feeling more revitalized about the situation. All right, so let's see how you're looking in the middle of the week. Right, you have equilibrium. So, and it even has the Libra symbol here. So you found your balance. You kind of found where you could pick up and, you know, dust yourself off. And you're not feeling as mopey or sluggish as you had been, right? So I'm seeing there's an energy of justice that is very present through this week. I feel like you will start to feel what justice is, because you're going to get your just due. Because I do feel like you were not the wrong person in this situation. The only wrong you could do is to not bounce back. Okay, that's the best way I can put it. So at the end of the week, we do have 4 wands in reverse. So if you are dealing with the breakup or divorce, it will be settled at the end of this week. Or the papers will be signed if it's just starting, you know, depending on your situation. But this is a situation where your family as you know it, or your relationship, will be dismantled at the end of this week. I feel like you're prepared for it, but I feel like it's also going to be a weight off of your shoulders, okay? I also feel like some of you guys won't be able to spend time with your family if you're not going through a divorce or something like that. So we have the Sun here. So I feel like this is a long-awaited separation, divorce, breakup, or time to yourself, okay? I'm seeing that this is something that you wanted. This is something you needed. I don't even know if you knew that you wanted it, but there's a situation where it was draining you. And so now you finally get to be free from this situation. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Now you can focus on yourself. You can focus on your money and all of the above. So you're back to yourself. I feel like at the end of this week, you finally get to feel back to normal. And that makes a lot of sense with this World energy card we have here. This is how you were showing up. So and I was saying you're moving on to a new chapter. And even behind that, we have the 5 of Cups, which is saying you're moving on from that really sad, depressed state of just being regretful and feeling like nothing was going right. So you're finally moving up. I really, really like to see that. I think this is a beautiful reading, actually. So let's go ahead and get your oracle messages. Okay. All right, so we have the 3 of Wands. So there's some good things coming, and the things that you have set in motion during this week, understand that this is something that's going to be really great for you in the future. So this divorce, or this breakup, or this time to yourself, or this mind shift that you're finally having, this is a beautiful thing, and it's going to plant the correct seeds for you, and you'll see that coming very soon within your future. Okay, so be prepared for some really good news to be coming your way. All right, no storm lasts forever. All right, so Spirit says emotional withdrawal. You guys, I've been getting this card for almost every single sign that I've done so far for this week, okay? This is a very big theme, so don't feel like you're the only person going through things. You just need to take some time to kind of back up from everything and everyone, especially things that are draining to you, even if that's your job or whatever it is. You take some time away from it, but get back in there swinging. Don't stay in that low vibrational state, okay? All right, so that is your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, Virgo. I truly do hope that this helps you and gives you some clarity. I'll see you next week. Bye, Virgo.